What is going on, guys? My name is Grungerlamp Gaming, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be going over the best places to land in Apex Legends Season 5. So, guys, these are spots where, off the bat, you can already get the best loot, best rotations, everything like that. Anyway, I have two places from Kings Canyon and two places from World's Edge. Let's get right into the video. First, I will be starting out with the Kings Canyon spot. Guys, for the first place, it is Runoff and Airbase. Now, guys, these are really good places to land, and I always find gold, or at least a purple body shield, at these places off the start. Now, basically, people will tend to actually land Airbase more than Runoff. They're super close together, and they're pretty much formatted the exact same way. Although they are really close to the edge of the map, they still provide some of the best loot on this map. Plenty of cover, plenty of areas to run and get out of there. Now, the most amazing thing about these places to land is they're so close together that you can start like one end or the other and then work your way up or down. Now, the best part about this is if a squad lands there with you, you can simply walk up a little bit, get ready, go fight them, or just continue on. It's really simple, and it's nice, it's straight. It's not like any blocky areas, it's straight up, so it's just a straight run up. Of course, there are like little areas like the platforms at Airbase and stuff like that, but it's not too bad that you can't afford to go those areas and just keep running straight up. There are also places like this. They are loot packed. There are barrels everywhere, every couple feet, right? There are more and more weapons. So if you want a weapon that is maybe really hard to get or you don't come across as much, every weapon in-game will at least spawn at Airbase, or that's unless they're like a golden care package weapon that you need to go get from a care package. But of course, you can still find gold weapons out in the open, along with gold armor. Of course, I found that there right off the bat. Super good place to land. I always recommend landing here if it works out for you. Now, guys, for the second spot on Kings Canyon is the cage. Now, you can find the cage in the center of the map. Sometimes it'll be the point of interest, the hot drop, whatever you'd like to call it. And basically, with this spot, this is not really too known for giving really good gear and loot. It's about giving really good attachments. This is where you might find really good light mags, purple heavy mags, really good attachments of any kind, whatever you'd like. Now, there are a couple other things about this. This place is a maze. Now, basically, in Cage, there's a couple different levels. Now, you can stick to the outsides of it too, which will offer you some good guns. You can basically get away from this place with at least one of your teammates having blue and sometimes purple armor. This is the perfect place to land for rotations because it's right in the middle of the map. So wherever the ring goes, you'll mostly be secure. Usually, the first ring actually will fall in Cage. Usually, Cage will be in the first ring every time, unless it's one of those rings where it goes on one of the very edges of the map. You can't do anything about that, and most players can't do anything about that. But basically, Cage works really good because you can get to those areas fast. Now, what happens is if you land at water treatment, and let's say the ring is at repulsor, you're pretty much screwed. And of course, you can always jump tower it, but it will take quite a while. With Cage, it's so easy because you can pretty much make it wherever you want. Now, be aware there are no jump towers or anything nearby, but there's a lot of cover, secret tunnels, and things like that. Now, there are the canyons and the caves that you can take. Now, beware there can be campers in those areas. So, Cage is kind of surrounded by a bunch of cliffs, and you may not know what's on the other side. That's the only really downside about Cage. But basically, you can, if you have a Pathfinder or something, you can grapple through it pretty fast, or just go around all the canyons completely. But again, that's why it's called Kings Canyon, right? Now, guys, moving on to the World's Edge map. Now, this first place I have for you guys actually made it into my best places to land in Apex Legends Season 4. But again, this place is still the best place to land in the map. This is a little village located right next to Mirage Voyage. This also kind of serves as the Cage purpose, where it's kind of in the center of the map, but it's not really. But I'll get into all of its perks in just 1 second. Now, basically, when you land there, super easy. If there's another team, take them out right away. Usually, if you land here, you can study where some of the good stuff spawns and where to land and go. There's a really simple method of looting it really fast. You guys will see in the clip I was busy dealing with the other squad. I couldn't really loot it the way I'd like to. But there's a sequence. If you land on top of the building, use the doors on top, and then work your way down. And as you're working your way down, you can usually kill the people at the bottom who have no idea you're there because they're too busy landing and looting and so on. This place will actually usually have a purple. I found that once I time my lantern, you land in the house, you get purple R99 straight off the bat. Now, of course, it doesn't happen every time, and it doesn't even happen every time in a game. It is very rare to come across something as good as that, but it does actually happen in this location, and really good weapons do spawn here and things like that. Now, basically, besides having basic supplies to get your team going, of course, it's not going to have really good. You usually get away with blue armor and white armor, but it is more importantly where you can rotate to afterwards. Now, usually this place will always have a cargo bot, with our favorite type of cargo bot being the ones with the vault keys. Now, you can easily shoot those down and head to the vault instantly. Of course, guys, this is not the best vault to go to. Honestly, the train yard vault is usually the one that is really going off and all the full senders go to. So definitely be aware if you decide to go that route. You can also make your way off to the southern vaults. It's kind of nice if you land in this place. This place does have a really nice jump tower that you can go to, and it'll take you to the harvest jump tower, within which will take you to the lava city vault and so on. The last thing I want to talk about this place, it has plenty of cover. Again, you guys can go to the Mirage Voyage, north, south, west, wherever the ring really is. Now, basically, why I like this place so much, honestly, is because of the cover. Now, basically, the bridges are nice. The little backdrop is pretty well designed, so no one could camp in there and wait for you to jump down. Of course, you don't have to land here, but if you land somewhere near this is, again, a good place to rotate to. I wouldn't go here after I landed somewhere to get my good stuff. I'd land here first and then go to the places with the good stuff. And basically, that is it for this little area. There are some, the bridge where you can camp under. That's pretty cool. You can pretty much, set up shop under that bridge and snipe people from it. If you guys don't know where I'm talking about the little gully that runs below the Mirage Voyage. There is one of those little secret bridges under there that you can camp on. And the last thing I'll talk about is it does have a convenient zipline leading up to the train tracks, in which if the train is coming by, you can conveniently take it up and hop on the train. Okay, guys, on to the last one. You guys will probably spam hate in the comment section for this, saying that this is one of the most obvious places to land. But hear me out, this is a really good way to shortcut yourself to already get gold, armor, and loot, and also provide a little tips with this spot as well. Now, basically, this is the Trials. Now, Trials, actually, it's kind of funny. Once the event ends that actually featured it, everyone leaves. Everyone's more actually focused on those hatches now than anything in Kings Canyon. So basically, I wouldn't really worry too much about people ending Trials with you. Now, I will tell you this. Some people, some really toxic people, will really camp the top. Now, basically, what I'm saying is, they will wait for you to complete the challenges. You're weak, you've already defeated all the prowlers and everything, and then they will jump down there and basically massacre you. Now, basically, with this being said, I have actually had some really good times killing those people. You actually wait for them to start camping other people below there, and then basically you third party waiting for the people at the bottom to finish the challenge. And basically, you can just see them on top. They won't know what's going on. If you go up there with an R99, they have nothing. They have white because they're not doing the challenges, and you can basically kill them instantly. Easy 2 kills or 3 kills if you're playing squads, and basically that is a really good way to get kills at this trial. Now, of course, you can do other things as well. Actually, complete the trials if there's no one around. Always have a person to stand guard at the top and keep going up or down. That's always a really good way to make sure that people can't get you. Also, the sides are always locked until while the trials are going on, so people can only get in through the top, which means you can only escape through the top as well. So you're kind of pinned in there while the trials are being activated. And that's the last thing I'll say, is that this place can give you extremely good loot. You're always guaranteed a golden item. Now, there is no exact item. It's not like Octane's Gauntlet where there will always be a golden shield. With this, basically, you're always going to get some kind of gold item. Sometimes the whole thing will be filled with gold, and you're going to get up to 3 golden items. It either be a helmet, shield, backpack, or chest piece. And that's about it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my video. I may make a part 2 of this. That's very likely for the future. I plan to make a secret places to land video in Apex Legends very soon. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys like watching videos and you like the content that I make. I do plenty of Apex Legends stuff. And guys, for my subscribers, thank you guys so much for being subscribed. And yeah, thanks for supporting me. I hope all you guys are doing great. And yeah, hopefully see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.